Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
All in response. या तो आप लीड करिए, मैं
आप लीड करिए जी प्रभु जी।
तो ठीक है, तो पहले मैं गाऊं, फिर के बाद में आप।
आपके प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
One more.
There's no, yeah, right. It has to be handled special.
Have their own
Special handle.
Hare Krishna Prabhu ji. Madhu ji जाएंगे?
Not just society was though. They have another district.
Hare Krishna Prahlad. Prahlad, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna beta, Hare Krishna.
Now this one nothing to the hard. Don't do not just put it all. Neither. But it's actually very
If there is Wi-Fi here,
Yes.
yeah, there is. I think
Wi-Fi, yeah, but
there is.
password in the vision.
You know the credentials.
Who knows? I
Wi-Fi.
Yes. Automatically it's connected.
Automatically it's connected. Yeah.
This is already
Connected.
they are already connected for a long time. I don't know password but it came over.
Okay.
Do you need to connect? Oh, wait, let me see. Maybe, I don't
Bhagavad Prabhu will be coming today.
I don't know. Let me see if I have it.
Or I can ask recently.
Yeah, put here.
But in this, I think we are able to stream it, so it means it is connected.
Yeah, this is connected.
But do you know how to? The password might be saved, right? You know how to.
Yeah,
retrieve
password is-
laptop. Do you know?
Yeah. Is it Windows?
Yeah, it is a Windows.
I don't know.
Windows laptop, no. Wi-Fi password, save in
Oh, my.
Yeah.
माताजी का नंबर चाहिए वैसे आपको या
You go
मैं
first.
हरिशन कीर्तन प्रभु को try करता हूँ.
I got it.
Do you have it? The password is also.
Is there?
I'm trying to I retrieve it from here.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, there is password.
This iPhone or?
Guys are gonna get tired now. We're going to get tired.
Aditya and Prahlad, can you go in that room and play? We will have the class here. Please play there. Go. Don't be too loud and don't go outside, okay? Play inside. Able to connect.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, you already connected, bro?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then it is good or any adjustment.
It's good.
You got it. Fine. Yeah. Oh, sorry, bro. I didn't know. I didn't know nobody will be there. So otherwise, I would have been prepared.
That's all right.
ये तो ISKCON आने का था.
So we start directly or
Yes, bro.
what's the format?
Just Mangalacharan and then start, I guess.
Basically, we used to do that. That's how the
It's simple.
Very
You
good.
should-
the simple stotra.
Oh, is it? Okay, start with the Dashata Stotra. That's what.
Okay.
Okay. Very second visually.
Harisan Kirtan Prabhu is not coming.
That's okay. That's good. Even my phone's not working. So. Oh, thank you. Bro. If you didn't want to. Prabhu, it's all Stotra. Do we have one more?
Yeah, we have to. So we start.
If we don't have any breaking.
Read this. I got one.
Hare Krishna.
Oh, Prabhu, good.
Hare Krishna. What is the Nilamanta?
It was outside. Yeah, it's outside.
Whose one is this? You want to do the Mangalachan?
You're not doing this first?
I can do this. Mangalachan. You want to do Mangalachan?
That's again with Mangal.
I can do it. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara
Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Pralaya payodi jale dhritavānasi vedam vihitavahitra charitramakledam keshavadhrita meena sharira jaya jagadisha hare jaya jagadisha hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Thitirihave Pulatare Tishtati Tava Prishte Dharani Dharana Kina Chakra Garishte Keshavadhrita Kurma Sharira Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Vasati Dashana Shikhare Dharani Tavalakna Shashini Kalanka Kalevali Magna Keshavadhrita Shukara Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Tava Kara Kamala Varena Kamadbhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranya Kashipu Tanubhringam Keshavadhrita Narhari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Chalayasi Vikramane Balimadbhuta Vamana Padana Khainira Janita Jana Pavana Keshavadhrita Vamana Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Kshatriya Rudhiramaye Jagadagata Papam Snapayasi Payasi Shamita Bhavatapam Keshavadhrita Rupati Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Vitarasi Dikshurane Dikvati Kamaniyam Dashamukha Mauli Balim Ramaniyam Keshavadhrita Rama Sharira Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Vahati Vapushi Vishade Vasanam Jaladabham Halahati Bhita Milita Yamunabham Keshavadhrita Haladara Rupa
Jaya Jagadisha Hare, Jaya Jagadisha Hare, Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Nimrasya kya vidheraha shuti jatam sadaya hridaya darshita pashughatam keshavadhrita buddha sharira jaya jagadisha hare jaya jagadisha hare jaya jagadisha hare Mlechani vahani dhane kalayasi karavalam Dhuvagedam vivakimapi karalam Keshavadhrita kalki sharira Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Shri Jaya Deva Kare Idam Udaram Shinu Sukhadam Subhadam Bhavasaram Keshavadhrita Dadhiraluka Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Vedānudhārate jagati vahate bhugolam pushpavrate Daityam dharayate balim chalayate tatra chayam kurvate Paurasyam jayate ranamnasayate karunyamatanvate Mlechan murchayate dashakriti Krishnaya tubhyam namah Krishnaya tubhyam namah Hare Krishna namah Hare Prabhu, you done? Prabhu, are you introducing Prabhu? Everybody knows, right? Yeah.
We'd like to welcome His Grace Rohini Priya Prabhuji. Please give a big Haribo. Prabhuji, I heard that just came from India, so he may have gone with jet lag. But nevertheless, he is here. So we are very fortunate to have him. This is maybe the third time Prabhuji is coming to our center. So we are very delighted to have him here. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Om Ajnanatirmirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyatya Deshatarine Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivashadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. Hare
Hare Krishna.
This has gone blank, so is it all right?
What is no, my slogan?
It seems to be a fake.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
It's okay, Prabhu. The other day also it happened, but it works.
kuru-sattama.
kuto kuru-sattama.
We should go to the translation. Or somebody chants.
Should I read it?
Sorry?
Should I read it?
Yeah.
Translation. O best of the Kuru dynasty, without sacrifice, no one can ever live happily on this planet or in this life. What then of the next?
All right. So in today's verse, Lord Krishna is explaining about the consequences of non-performance of sacrifices or yajna. So obviously, prior to this, he has spoken about the importance of performance of yajna. Okay? So, na ayam asti. Na is not. Ayam, this. Asti will receive or gets. Word for word meaning, you can look at the word for word meaning. If you want to, in the book it's there. No, it's all right. So, ayam is this. So, what is being referenced to by ayam? The reference is to this material world. The word ayam literally translated means this. So, this means, now if you are reading the Bhagavad Gita in a flow, like verse after verse, then we would know the context. So Krishna did not know that we would do couple of verses every week, right? Otherwise, he would have made this presentation differently. Instead of na ayam, he could have said na bhautik jagate. He could have used words like that. But we just make do with whatever is available. So ayam here refers to the material world. Because previously he has described in previous verses what are the benefits of doing sacrifices, and most of those benefits refer to the achievements in this material world. It's very important. It's very important to have a comfortable life in this material world. We should not equate comfort with pleasure. It's not, is comfort always, can we equate it to pleasure? Obviously, I'm not speaking of pleasure and pain in terms of that. But what does comfort mean? Comfort means somewhere where you feel secure. Isn't it? That is comfort zone. So comfort. So in this material world, we should have opportunities where we feel secure. Because when there's security, the mind is peaceful. If the mind is peaceful, then you can stay focused and make the best of all the opportunities that is available. Hence, Krishna went to a great extent, Lord Hari, he went to a great extent to explain to Arjuna what is the benefit of sacrifices. Now obviously, they are on the battlefield, so he's not expecting Arjuna to just have a Havan Kund or a Yajna Kund there and start offering ahutis. But whenever we have an opportunity to share knowledge, then we explain principles such that they could be used beyond our present circumstances. Principles are spoken of. So Krishna is speaking of certain principles of life, important principles. Nāyaṁ asti. So he is loko asti. So loko, the word has been used. So this material world. Yajñasya. How many of us are aware of the word yajna? Anyone who doesn't know or has never heard of the word yajna? Yajna. Everyone has some idea of the word yajna. So what would a yajna mean?
Not doing sacrifice.
It means the opposite, right? So whatever yajna is, whatever it refers to, a yajna refers to the opposite of that.
Correct.
So what does yajna refer to? What is yajna?
Vishnu.
Okay, one understanding of. So a yajna means not Vishnu. Okay. Any other understanding of yajna?
Yajna means giving up something for the greater good.
Giving up something for the greater good. Interesting definition. Yajna-dhatu, okay. Sacrifice. So giving up something, not giving up something for the greater good. Sacrifice, no sacrifices. Isn't it? Let us go back to the premise on which Sri Krishna had to speak to Arjuna. What had happened to Arjuna? He had lost all enthusiasm to perform work.
Perform his duty.
He went inert basically. I'm sweating because the gandiva is slipping out of my hands. Remember? Gandivam sramsate hastat.
Yes.
So Arjuna was like, I feel completely lost, unenthusiastic. So Krishna says you have to work, do activity. So Yajna is a process by which one becomes active. One is engaged in activities. So what is ayajna?
Not engaged.
Not engaged in activities. So if one is not engaged in activities, will one get any benefit in this material world?
No.
If there are social security benefits, then one will get it. But even for that, one has to apply, isn't it?
Yeah, but for that, one has to work all his life though.
One has to work on, yeah.
Yeah. So that is also not ayagya. That's
So
the result of the yajna.
without performance of work, one is not going to get benefits. So this is such practical knowledge as Krishna is giving. Now we can make it esoteric if you want it. We can speak of higher principles, or we can also include practical lessons. So ayajna here, Krishna is referring to non-performance of activities. That is also included. Alright? Now, when we look at yajna as has been translated here as sacrifices, and our understanding of sacrifice, the English word, it takes us some time to understand that yajna also means being active, performance of one's duties. That is also yajna. Isn't it? However, if you just read translations, then we may just think of swaha, sacrifices, just that.
Yeah.
So the Sanskrit sometimes, if we have, how do I say it? If the language that we are used to has some connection with Sanskrit, then these verses, because they are in Sanskrit, it gives us broader understanding. There are so many other ways that we can understand it, and here, if we now read a translation, it makes a little more sense. Yajña-śhiṣhṭāmṛita-bhujo, non-performance of
Yeah.
sacrifices or becoming inactive. Okay? Kuto nyaḥ, kutah, where from? Kutah. Not possible. How will it be possible? Kutanyah, anyah, kutah, anyah. Anyah means
Other.
anything else. If this is not possible, what else could be possible?
Correct.
So, kutanyah. So one is definitely not getting XYZ. So what to speak of ABC?
Right.
Kuta, anyah, kuru-sattama. Sattama means? Sattama means?
Best of the
Best
gurus.
among the gurus.
Best among-
Yes, the President of the United States. Right now, Sattama,
the most
powerful.
Yeah.
So kuru-sattama. So if we consider the Kuru dynasty to be the Republican Party, then who is the most powerful person of the Republican Party right now?
D3.
The President of the United States. Present President. So kuru-sattama. So at that time,
Kuru.
the Republican Party was known as
Kuru.
Kuru. And who is the president of the Republican Party according to Arjuna right now?
According to Krishna is Arjuna.
According to Krishna, sorry?
Arjuna.
Arjuna. So Krishna is really trying to boost Arjuna's enthusiasm. He's calling him kuru-sattama. Oh, you're the elected representative. You're so powerful. You're the leader. You can make policies now. Kuru-sattama. Okay? So, nāyaṁ lokosya yajñasya kuto kuru-sattama. Hey Kuru-sattam, hey the best of the Kuru dynasty, O hero of the Kuru dynasty, O Arjuna, ayajñasya, if you do not, or one who does not perform the mandatory actions, activities, obligatory duties, if one is not performing that, then locus astina, one will not get any benefits that is available for one in this material world.
And
Kutanya. nor would one get anything that is beyond this existence, not just the material world, beyond this existence. So if one does not give a good performance, then obviously at appraisal time, one will not get good reviews, no promotion, and because there is no promotion, forget getting a better position in any other company. No one is going to hire you in any other place. So if you think that you could go to a better place and have a better package, you have to show good performance. So good performance, how is that done? By your actions. What have you contributed in that position? So what have you contributed being in this material world, in this human form of life, on this planet Earth, in a particular family, belonging to a particular community? What have you done? Because based on that, you will get certain benefits. And if you have not done much, then do you think that when you go to a different community, a community that is much more advanced, a community that has better facilities, they are going to entertain you? Kutanya. They will not entertain you. So the translation would say that if you are not doing well, let's say in Chennai, then what options do you have coming to New York? So if one is not performing well here in this human form of life, then there is no possibility of getting any benefits from the heavenly planets. Kutanya. And if one is speaking of, oh, is it possible that I can be the Lord of everything? I can have access to innumerable facilities without any hindrances, unhindered access to facilities. So unhindered access to facilities is the spiritual world. Ahaitukya pratihata, apratihata, unhindered. There are no hindrances in the spiritual world. There are so many facilities available in the spiritual world. So Kutanya also speaks about access to such a realm in terms of liberation or moksha. Is that okay? So now we'll look at each of the words and the meaning it carries. There are certain concepts in just these two lines of this verse. This is just typically the way Vyasadeva has given us the verses of the Bhagavad Gita, and the way we accept it is typically every verse has got 4 lines in it, right? Correct? Now, in the older editions, there will only be 2 lines. Older editions would only be 2 lines. So after the first line, you will have 1 Purna Viram. After the first line, you will have 1 capital I. And on the second line, you will have 2 capital I's, which basically means end of that verse. 1 capital I, 1 Roman number 1 means half a verse. But in our presentation of Bhagavad Gita, wherein the Sanskrit is in the Roman form, we have 4 lines. And there is no virams. There is nothing to indicate whether it is half a verse or the completion of the verse. Because it is in the Roman format. In the Roman format, we do not have that kind of understanding. Had this been, if you go to the local regional languages that are there in India, like Telugu, Tamil, Hindi, Gujarati, you'll find this format. You'll find that line that indicates 1 line, the Roman number 1 and Roman number 2. If this is Roman number 1, that means half a verse. Okay? And Roman number 2 is full verse. So you'll have 2 lines. So it is called as the first half and the second half of the verse. Okay. So this verse, according to how the tradition that Srila Prabhupada is following.
So one question.
Sorry.
So this 2 and 4. So I have seen that in like Saint Tulsidas' writings, right? They call it Doha and Chaupai. Is it similar to that? Or?
Most of it is the way, I wouldn't say grammar, but it is an understanding of how the meter is presented. It is a metric form, the meter, how a meter is presented. So it will be half a verse, full verse, ardha shlok, purna shlok, like that. So Doha, Chaupai. Chaupai is the Prakrit way, it is the regional word used for that which has 4 lines in it. Chaupai, 4 legs, 4 ayams, 4 lines in it. And Doha, 2 lines in it. Okay? So after Doha, yes, that meters, if a particular meter is used, that is where they use that. One, Ardhaviram, Purnaviram it is called as. Okay? Alright. So this verse, this present verse 4.31 only has 2 lines in it, which means it is only half a verse, but it is considered as a complete verse. So somewhere very close to this, within the next 20-30 verses, either prior to this or after this, we'll have a verse which has got 6 lines in it.
Yeah.
Somewhere we are going to have that.
Yeah, it's text 29, bro.
Text 29.
Yes.
So 3 verses prior to this, we have 6 lines. So a certain concept was presented in those 6 lines. Hence, in our tradition, we have used 6 lines for 1 verse, and now we have used only 2 lines for this verse. A certain concept has been presented. So, this is just some technicalities. Otherwise, we can speak about how Krishna is speaking about devotion, right? But we can always have some fun. We can have some fun too while reading the Bhagavad Gita. It is not just that only during prasad we can have fun. What different varieties of preparations have been made, right? Okay, so just 2 lines here. What is the concept being presented here? The concept is Krishna is trying to establish a fact by putting it some kind of, I wouldn't say fear, but making us understand what would not be available if something is not done. So this is a negative approach in one sense, but it is to establish a concept. That what would we lose out? So what are the losses that could happen? Now when we speak of losses, that is only possible if we already know what the gains could have been there. What could have been the merits. So previously, Krishna has spoken on the merits of, what are the merits of performing yajna or worship to the Supreme Lord. That is previous to this verse. Keeping that in mind, now we have to understand what could be the losses, why Krishna would want to make this presentation to Arjuna. Ayajñasya is a key word. In today's verse, ayajñasya for us, at least this is what I, in my presentation, have taken as the key word, ayajñasya. Who does not perform sacrifices? Why? Because one loses the opportunity to collect credits. Credits are very important. Having a good credit is important. Credit score. So in this material world, credit scores are very, very important. Otherwise, we ourselves will not be able to judge our progress. How are we going to assess ourselves? Assessment is needed. Well, sometimes it is helpful that we encourage each other by saying, oh, everything will be all right, don't worry, Krishna is in control. But the logical mind would want to understand, how is Krishna in control? What is the parameters by which we know Krishna is in control? Where is the assessment of that? So the assessment process has also been explained by the Supreme Lord in the Bhagavad Gita. If you do not perform sacrifices, ayajñasya, in other words, if one does not do one's obligatory functions, what one is obliged to do, what is mandatory to perform, no one is going to give two hoots about us. No one. Practically, because we have heard and read from Srila Prabhupada's books and we have heard so many presentations, we know there are 8,400,000 species of life. Is that true? Yes. 8,400,000 species of life, out of which the human species, how many? What is the numbers? 400,000. So practically 8 million species of life do not give two hoots about us. For us, for them, we practically don't matter unless and until we cross their path. Just imagine, 2 million species are totally unconcerned about us. We need to make them aware that we have a presence. We have to create an impact. And the impact has to be beneficial for all of us. Yajna is important. Where does Krishna mention about yajna? He says, you and the devatas collaborate with each other. Saha yajna. Be collaborators, co-collaborators in yajna. Because that will be beneficial for all of you. Krishna says. We need to do it. We need to make our presence known. Non-performance of action is not really helpful at all. So as humans, we have to be aware of our obligations. And we have to try and fulfill our obligations. So Vedic scriptures will give us so many obligations. So many of them. Obligations towards rishis, obligations towards devas, obligation towards, how many rinas do we have? Rins? Debts? Towards the forefathers. And because we are performing devotional service, all boxes get ticked. That is what we have convinced ourselves of. Because if we fall short of a practice of devotional service, none of the boxes are ticked. So we are not doing anything exclusively to tick those boxes. And the one process that helps us automatically tick those boxes, if we are not sincere about it, the boxes don't get ticked. We are not making any impact. Or our impact is not as much as would be needed for our existence to be registered in this human form of life. The witness to all our actions are wondering, fill up your page of actions and reactions. It's practically blank. So, ayajñasya, one who does not perform sacrifices, does not receive any credits. No credits, no benefits. So, what are the problems that could arise because of that? Ayam loka. This world is shared by, as I've already mentioned, 8,400,000 species of life. Therefore, this is a common world to all of us. Just honestly, if we can introspect, according to our time, 24 hours in a day, today is Saturday. It's almost 8 o'clock right now in the evening. That's about 20 hours. How much time? What was the amount of time that we spent to the thought that the world that we exist in is common to 8,400,000 species of life? And how much time was spent thinking that the world that we exist in only matters to me? I'm the only important person here, at the most me and my family, me and the people that I know. How do we keep this awareness? Previously, yajna was done. Today, yajna in various forms. In our present times, what yajna do we do? Sankirtan yajna. For us, Sankirtan yajna is simply trying to finish our rounds. Practically no awareness that there are 8,400,000 species of life. We just want to finish our rounds because all that exists is me and my Ishta, the person for whom, under whose pressure we are doing it. I've taken a vow, X number of rounds.
Is
I have to do it.
Is that not okay? Like, at least in the beginning, like myself, is that something that, instead of not doing anything?
That is perfectly okay in the beginning. I'm just saying that since we have received so much knowledge and we consider ourselves to be knowledgeable, the beginner is always Kanishta. Kana, small, Kanishta. Right? Primary. Prarthamik. What are the benefits that are available to someone who's at the atomic level?
Atomic.
But our desires are universal, as big as the universe.
Yes, true.
Desires are so big, and the credits that we have to access the fulfillment of those desires are Kanishta.
Yeah.
So how long are we going to wear this understanding of I'm a beginner? We need to seek promotion. It is important because that will help us access more and more facilities. If we just stay as beginner, do we think we can access a facility of being equal towards all living beings? According to the Vaishnava literatures that we have read, that is only available to the Madhyama. Who's Kanishta? I and the person that matters to me. My Ishta. Someone whom I worship. So, do we need that facility or not to be able to see with equal vision? Krishna being present in everyone's heart, in every atom. Anyways, I am loka. I am loka means this is a shared world. Everyone else is doing their duty. The trees are doing it, the rivers are doing it, the mountains are doing it, and what are humans doing?
Nothing.
They're trying to still identify. Do we think the other species of life have motivational classes
No.
to motivate themselves to get about, wake up in the morning, perform your duties well? The sparrow does it, the ant does it, the bees do it. They just do it because they know nothing else. They have not received any education in terms of duties and rights and no. So Ayam Lokam is a shared world. Every other species of life is active, Arjun. How is it that you think you have the facility to become inactive? Just imagine one day the elephant decides, today I'm feeling depressed, I'm not going to go out anymore. The ants do that, the bees do that.
Prabhu, the one question I have, Hare Krishna, Prabhu, from verse 24, Krishna also defines the sacrifice itself, like what are the different kinds of sacrifices?
Oh yeah, 10 plus different ways is described.
Yeah, so I'm just, while we do equate this to worldly duties as well as, other duties, but then here there's a definition of what is exactly sacrifice, starting from verse 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So I'm just wondering how we can, probably it all includes even this. Then would you please throw some light on that as well?
Krishna has already described the merits, so most probably we've discussed on it. Hopefully we've done to whatever extent. Today I'm trying to focus on what is ayajñasya that Krishna is trying to explain.
Okay.
So ayajñasya here, Krishna is saying that the consequence of it could be twofold. One is ayam loka kuto nyaḥ, at two levels. So sticking to the verse itself first, we very briefly summarized what today's verse is implying with reference to previous verses of the merits. So this is, we summarized at what could be the demerits.
Okay.
So that summary was very brief. Now we are just trying to see exactly, we're trying to just decipher and let us say explore more the verse itself. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right. In the third chapter, this is the fourth chapter, right? So in the fourth chapter is transcendental knowledge. So it's more about
Yeah.
it's more about the intellect. The third chapter was karma yoga. It was more about the physical senses, work. Right? So in the third chapter, Krishna says, if you don't work, how will you eat? Basically, that is what he's saying. Who's going to feed you? Because Arjun said, I'll become a beggar, I'll go. Okay, you can go and beg. But you'll receive that which somebody else has spent that energy and earned it. Out of their kindness of their heart, they are going to offer it to you. Isn't it?
Right.
Arjun wanted to do that. So Krishna is saying, if you don't work, where will the results of the work be available? How will it be available? So everyone does that in society. Where are you going to get food to eat from? What will you eat? Okay, you can eat the fruits, you can eat the berries. For how long? Either you'll have to hunt, forage, cultivate. Of which cultivation is the best thing. Vegetarian food is the best, isn't it? Is it correct?
Yes.
Because you can actually try and generate what you need for your body in terms of minerals, vitamins. Now, if you are just hunting, like meat eating, you have to depend on the animals what they eat. If you don't eat sufficient vitamins and minerals, would your meat have it? So isn't it more intelligent to have vegetarian diet? Because you decide what you want to cultivate in your field. What kind of vegetables, what kind of grains, what kind of pulses. So all the requirements of the body can be managed by you as a cultivator. Imagine, if one does not cultivate, one goes hunting, one has to depend on the deer. What will the deer eat? If the deer is not eating healthy food, it is eating food from trash cans. Will its meat, the meat that we eat, will it have sufficient nutrients in it? Maybe, maybe not. But when we cultivate our own food, then we decide whether we should have millets in there, whether we should have veggies in there. So vegetarian diet is more easy to manage in terms of nutrients that we receive compared to eating meat. Does it make sense? Yes? All right. So Krishna's third chapter, he says, if you don't work, you'll not get any food to eat, you'll not get any benefits. In the fourth chapter, he is saying, all right, if you have convinced that you need to work, then what kind of work you should do? So sacrifice also defines the kind of work, your motivation, your attitude of work. That is what sacrifice is. Sacrifice is not simply swaha. It's not simply that. Sacrifice is based on what is the need of the recipient? What is the purpose of the recipient? What is the motivation of the recipient? The person that is doing sacrifices. So doing sacrifice helps you explore your own motivations. Whereas not doing sacrifice makes one lazy, and therefore one does not explore one's motivations in life. Therefore, in English there is a saying, working like a donkey is not really helpful. Because a donkey is very hard working, does not have clarity of its motivations. Okay? So just as without physical work, one is not going to get returns in life, similarly, without proper motivation, one is not going to get the best use of one's time that one has invested in work. Yajna helps you to do that. Yajna helps one to have clarity about one's motivations. Now, when motivations are more clear, what is the purpose for which one is working? Then obviously one tries and defines one's future. One tries to visualize one's future. Does it make sense? One tries to go places that are better in life. Is it true? From an apartment to a house. Why? Because in an apartment, we do not have good place for an altar. Now we'll take a big house. We'll have a separate room, puja house, temple room. See, we are devotional people. We dovetail our material desires in Krishna consciousness. So Krishna also gets his own room. I also get my own room. I get my study room too. I get my gym room too. I get my swimming pool too. And Krishna has his own room. Motivation makes you go to places that have more and more benefits for you. Hence in scriptures, Yajna also motivates you to go to higher planets. Because the benefits there are multifold. Higher planets. An idea. I grew up in India. So India has so many various regions, people with different approaches to life. There are certain parts in various Or even in this the United States of America, I'm sure there would be different pockets of people. So certain pockets, if you go there and you tell them that you have particular approach in life and you can actually go to a city where you have all of these benefits with these gadgets, and they're like, it does not exist, come on. Prabhupada would call it as the frog in the well philosophy. Kupa manduka nyaḥ. This is from the nyaḥ-śhiṣhṭāmṛita-bhujo. A frog in the well can only imagine the extent of benefits related to its experience inside the well. Since our experiences here in this material world is only related to the planet Earth, many times it becomes difficult to understand what are the benefits in the higher planetary systems. So people who have been there, who have traveled to the higher planetary systems, who have lived there, they explain. The brochure is available for us because they who have lived there, they have given their experiences. And what is the brochure? What is the format of the brochure? Srimad Bhagavatam, the Puranas. People who have been to the heavenly planets. Narad Muni speaks of the heavenly planets. Indradev speaks of the heavenly planets. Just as we go to those remote areas in India, those of us who are from India, rural parts of India, and we explain to them in what is this, Livermore. We have this yoga studio. They're like, what? You have a yoga studio where only 20 people sit? We don't even have a room that is 10 feet by 11, 12 feet for 10 people. 10 people live in that room. They're like, it's not possible. Why would people waste space like that?
Yes.
That is the argument that they will come about. Just as we come about with the argument, what is the need of having a fruit tree, the fruits fall, and there's an entire river of fruit juices. What is the need of that? But Indradev explains, the Apsaras they explain, the Gandharvas they explain that we have rivers like that. I mean, we have it. What can we do? We have it. So whenever we want some juice, we just put our tumbler inside it and we collect. They have it. What can be done? Just as in the Rockies, they have aqua blue water, pure water, glacial water, whatever. Now you go to the Rockies, you go to those glaciers and ask them, why do you have it? They're like, what can we do? We have it.
Yes.
That is our topography. That is our land. So heavenly planets are like that. So here, kuto nyaḥ. If one does not have sufficient credits here on this planet Earth, how can one even dream of having those facilities? Not possible. Wouldn't you want to have a facility like that? No disease. Absolutely no disease. No stomach ache, no acidity, no headaches, no tooth pain. Simply chant Hare Krishna and be happy. Wouldn't we want facilities like that? That is what the heavenly planet is for. Heavenly planets there's a very nice facility for devotees too. It's not that we should just always be. It's like, wouldn't we want to have a good retreat like Sadhu Sangha? Isn't it? About 10 years ago, there was no retreat like that. And ask the people then, they're like, oh, just go there, entire day, only have nice prasad 3 times a day. If you want to, you have 3 times a day, have it 3 times, 2 times a day, 2 times. Attend kirtans, just relax. Somebody takes care of your laundry. 4 days of pure yajña-śhiṣhṭāmṛita-bhujo. No, not yajña-śhiṣhṭāmṛita, but somebody else is working for us. We just pay the bill. We just pay for it, isn't it?
With their credits.
It's so nice. Right? No cooking. Do not have to go to work. Forget about bills. mortgages, they're still there somewhere, but you don't have to think about it. That is what we have for 4 days here, Sadhu Sangha, is available 365 days a year in the heavenly planets. Now, we may not want to go there, that is for different reasons, but the facility that is available in the heavenly planets is really amazing. If our inspiration of devotional service is Sadhu Sangha, 4 days out of 365 days a year, then the heavenly planets give that 365 days a year. Now, if our inspiration is also 361 days plus those 4 days, then we'll not care about the heavenly planets. Is that all right? Okay. So, ayam loka.
Actually, text number 26 for people like us who are like householders, right? Krishna has defined the yajna, which says that, sorry. So text number 26, he defines the yajna, which is actually some unadulterated brahmacharis sacrifice the hearing process and the senses in the fire of mental control, and others, the regulated householders, sacrifice the objects of the senses in the fire of the senses. So that, if we can expand on that, specifically sacrifice the object of the senses in the fire of the senses. Because it's like specifically applies to us, like as householders.
Okay, that is the English translation. As Prabhupada has extracted the crop,
Right,
he has extracted juice from the crop, he has added whatever ingredients, nutrients we need, with vitamin D and so many things he has added, and then he has given us a translation.
Right,
Can we go to the Sanskrit? Does it speak about brahmacharis and grihasthas?
yeah. Stotra deen indriyanyanye samyamagnishu juhvati shabdadin vishayanyanya indriyagnishu juhvati.
So please explain to me where brahmacharis and grihasthas has been explained.
It doesn't say. Stotradin, which is hearing process, Stotradin. Indriyani is senses, Anye is others. Samyama of restraint.
So anya is for the second line. Simply through hearing it becomes satisfied. So in the translation, Prabhupada says, because in ISKCON, when he established ISKCON, he said, this is what brahmacharis should do.
Okay.
This is what grihasthas should do, householders should do.
Got it. Okay.
So for us, he's given, as I said, it is processed with whatever necessary ingredients are needed for us. He added it and gave us a translation.
Got it. Thank you, Prabhu.
Okay. Basically, what it means is that in our context, the householders, their senses are used to collect money.
Yeah.
Now that money, they use it in sacrifice. They give the ahuti of that money. How? Donations. Right? By giving donations, what do they get?
Sukriti.
They get recognition. Oh, this person not only chants Hare Krishna, also supports a temple. Let us give him or her initiation. I'm just explaining. Now there are others, few, who do not make money. Do they make money?
No. Brahmacharis.
What do they do? They try and collect information. Srot.
Right.
They collect information. And then, because we are good people, we who have made money, we feel that when they give us some data, we should support them.
Right.
So now their sacrifice is hearing, sharing knowledge. Your sacrifice is making money, supporting.
Yeah.
That is what has been explained in this verse.
Very nice, Prabhu. Thank you.
Is it all right?
Thank you.
Okay. Because you work, then you come back home and you say, today there's this XYZ person, and let's say the lady comes back and tells the gentleman. Typically, I would have said, the husband comes back from work and tells the wife, but I would not do that. So let's say the wife is working, the husband is
At home?
a house husband.
Yeah, maybe.
The opposite of housewife would be house husband. House husband. Grahapati. Okay. So she comes back and she tells her husband, and the husband like, I'm so tired working throughout the day. Whatever happens at your work, please keep it there. Don't bring it back home. So both have issues in life. No one to share. So they go to the temple. There's somebody who's sitting there, not having so many issues. It could be a brahmachari or a brahmacharini. What that person has done? Simply collect data. That if such an issue comes, then these are the various options available. So you come and talk to them, they give you certain options. It's all right, Mataji. It's okay, Prabhuji. You could try this. You're like, oh, I feel so relieved. So everyone is doing sacrifice.
Yes.
Everyone is doing work.
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. So that is verse 24, you said?
26. So
Verse 26.
26.
Okay. Coming back to verse
31.
31. The material world that we live in is very, very kind in giving us miseries. We don't even ask for it. But what is kindness? Kindness is that even if we don't ask, you provide. You see somebody, you feel that somebody needs something, out of kindness you provide them, right? So material world also sees that this XYZ person here in this material world, they have to live in duality. They are trying to avoid miseries. That's not possible. How can that be a world of duality? So out of kindness, the material world gives us miseries. We choose a life of duality, so we need miseries in life. Right? We chose a life of duality. Did we choose a life of duality?
No, Prabhu. We didn't choose, we were given.
We did not choose. Today we did not choose what kind of food we want. Why every day is the same? Why can't we make something different? We chose a life of duality. This or that in this material world. So this or that is only possible if there are going to be miseries. But none of us want to subscribe to miseries. So somebody has to be kind-hearted to give us that. See how kind material world is? Therefore we refer to her as Mother Nature. Okay? So the material world is full of threefold miseries. What are the threefold miseries? Okay. Threefold miseries, because that is what happens when we just download things. When I say something right now, you're going to say, that, but that is not threefold, it's something else. Threefold miseries is old age, disease and death. Why I'm not saying Adi Bhautik, Adhyatmik and Adhidevik here? I could have said that, but I want to be different from all of you. So that you remember that I made the statement. Okay. I have to stand out, make an impact. Threefold miseries. Why? Because the kleshas that are there are manageable. Old age is not manageable. Disease is not manageable. We become totally helpless. Nothing can be done. Going through that pain of disease, one just has to go through it. One may take medicines to cure oneself, but one has to go through that pain of disease, the discomfort of disease. Think about the other kleshas. If other living entities are trying to trouble you, you can immediately unsubscribe. Correct? Adidaivik, any kind of problem in the material world, you go into your cocoon, you go into your bunker. Manageable. Adhyatmik Adidaivik, switch off, go off to sleep.
Manageable.
Disease, can you do that? Switch off, go to sleep, disease will go away.
No.
You have to go through it. Old age, can you do that? No. Death. Somehow if today you feel that, okay, my time has come, you really want to ask somebody who's more powerful, can you give me 2 more days? 2 more days. Is it possible? Not manageable. Nobody can do that. So, old age, disease and death. 3-fold miseries of this material world. Material nature is already giving us that. We are already under this pressure. We need some semblance of happiness through all of this. Now we don't even work to receive that happiness. We become inert. We give up work. We do not do yajna. The opportunity for even that little happiness is gone. For example, at home, you can make whatever preparation, food preparation you want, that is true. But at temple, you know that somebody is definitely going to make some preparation for you. If you miss out on going to the temple, you lose out on that opportunity to be happy. Arey, today it was so nice, that nice prasad. At home, you have to work hard to get the prasad. So sometimes you say, today I'll just eat khichdi. Why should I cook? At a temple, at least you can voice out. What is this? Since 3 Sundays you are only having khichdi? You can have an Ishtu Goshti. The temple kitchen team needs to be changed. We need some happiness. Don't we need happiness? So Krishna is saying, nāyaṁ loko styayajñasya. If you don't do yajna, you lose out on these opportunities of happiness in this world. Alright? Very practical, isn't it? Even the meager joys of this world is not available if you don't do yajna. If you don't wake up at Brahma Muhurta, obviously we wake up at Brahma Muhurta, do Mangalarti chanting. But let's suppose you are at Sadhu Sangha. You are in India, Vrindavan Dham, Mayapur Dham, somewhere. At Sadhu Sangha, you can wake up in the morning and do what? You're not going to sit in your room. Are you going to sit in your room? No, you're going to walk across to some other place, wherever Mangalarti is happening. In your room, there's no deity, there's no altar. Is it there? Anyone does that? So if you decide in the morning, as you're walking there, and if it is, you say that, all right, no Mangalarti, let me just go for chanting. If you do that, if you're going towards the place where you want to sit together and chant, there are high chances that you may see a beautiful sunrise. Yes. These are meager pleasures. When was the last time we saw a beautiful sunrise? When was the last time? Even if we have east-facing windows in a house and that is where we sleep, do we get to see the sunrise? The buildings all across around us, surrounding us. We only get to see the sun when it is slightly up in the sky. Meager pleasures. Walking across the lawn, through a beautiful facility, through its lounges, meager pleasures. These are such small pleasures in life. But for that, what do you have to do? Book a ticket, book your slot. Because if you're late, you'll not have entry there. Pay. Yajna. You have to perform, and then you'll get benefits. So, if you do not do that, then the simple pleasures of this world, such as virtue, much needed wealth, some satisfaction as to clean water, good vegetables, fresh vegetables, these will not be available. Material world is going to give miseries, and these little pleasures will not be available. So, yajna is very important. And when we do yajna, if this is our approach to yajna, to work, then there will be so many opportunities to say thank you Krishna, Hare Krishna. Because expected challenges would come up, and you would find the strength, you'd get help, some kind of community help would be there to overcome that. And when that is overcome, because you are trained in Krishna consciousness, you'll think of Krishna. And you'll thank Krishna. That which we are not able to do even after chanting 16 rounds of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra every day, thanking Krishna. How many of us are able to do that? Srila Prabhupada, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram. Now it is done. Kept his beat back. The only thank you we give is 16 rounds are done. Done. Kartik is coming up. Those of you who have taken vows to chant more, okay. A few days, 3 days, 4 days, and if you have decided to chant, let's say 20 rounds, 25 rounds, wow, you're really going to miss out those days where you could be comfortable just chanting 16 rounds. You start appreciating those days. Mataji, Prabhuji, I have to know nothing else, I have to just sit down, complete my rounds, I've taken this vow. It takes so much time of my day. There we'll feel gratitude for the other days, the other 11 months of the year where I just do 16 rounds. And if you're going to do 64 rounds, wow. Not eating sweet, giving up whatever, not shaving, whatever, not applying oil, whatever, for Kartik you want to do. 2 weeks of not applying oil and you touch your hair. You're going to really appreciate the other months of the year where you could apply oil and you could have said thank you Krishna, and if we did not say, we most probably missed out on saying thank you Krishna for letting us apply oil to our hair. So when we do yajna, we get so many opportunities to say thank you Krishna, which we may possibly not be doing even after finishing our sadhana. We may miss out. Like let's say we are going to the temple and it's late and we are wondering, would somebody keep a plate of prasad for me? But who can do that? But you land up at the temple and there is prasad still available. Do we have to really try to say thank you Krishna, or does it is spontaneous? Spontaneous. These are the benefits of yajna. Doing yajna. Because yajna involves work, hard work. And hence, it is called a sacrifice because it is not just sacrifice of dravya ingredients, it is sacrifice of one's valuable time. Because once we use our time, it's gone, it's not going to come back again. Alright? So, nāyaṁ loko, that is why Krishna is saying, in this world, one will not get benefits. In this world. Benefits, simple pleasures of this world will not be available. Benefits of wanting to say thank you Krishna will not be available. And for somebody who does not get even meager pleasures in this world, do you think they are going to get advanced pleasures? Someone who has missed out pleasures that are available in a place that has more miseries, and they miss out on it because they were lazy, they were distracted, they missed out on it. A place that has, out of 24 hours, let us say 21 hours that can make us miserable and 3 hours that can help us feel happy. And we miss out on those 3 hours. Do you think, and why do we miss out? Because we are distracted, because we are lazy. Do we think we are qualified to go to a place that has got 21 hours of pleasure? Hence, kuto nyaḥ. What is our qualification to access that world? We don't have that qualification. Is that helpful? So, wasting a precious opportunity in the form of human birth, which is so difficult to receive. It takes so many lifetimes to receive a human form of life. And the human form of life is the only species, it is the only opportunity where we get to use our free will. Where we have the power to reflect on something beyond the self, something beyond our selfish interest. In the human form, we can reflect on it. A reflection that can help us think or at least accept the possibility of the existence of a Supreme. The human form gives us that opportunity because it has sufficient pleasures and sufficient pain. So in pain, it helps us become more aware of the existence of a Supreme. Either we denounce the Supreme, either we get angry at the Supreme in pain, or we seek shelter of the Supreme. But either ways, in pain, one is much more aware, or one has much more ability to be aware of the Supreme than in pleasure. And human life gives us both pleasure and pain. In animal life, they do not have free will. Human form of life gives us that. And in this precious human form of life, we lose the precious opportunity to perform yajna. What can even Krishna do? Other than say, how dumb can you be? How stupid can you be? Neither having the meager pleasures of this world, nor the advanced pleasures of the heavenly planetary systems, what to speak about liberation. So, kuto nyaḥ, kuru-sattama. My dear Arjun, you're supposed to be the best of the Kurus. How has this happened to you? Where has this stupidity come upon you? Klaibyam asmagam bharat. How and why? Krishna is like, why? You're so educated. You're so intelligent. You know how to access emotions that are productive, helpful. Why did you do this to yourself, Arjun? Why are you thinking of going down that path where yajna cannot be performed? Kutanya. So indirectly, Lord is indicating. So this is indirect way. There's a direct way and the indirect way. So indirect way, Krishna is saying that for your ultimate welfare and well-being, please do yajna as a way of life. Make it your habit to do yajna. For us, it is japa yajna. We say Sankirtan Yajna. But Sankirtan Yajna is our resort time. And Japa Yajna is our work time. Isn't it? So for us, Japa Yajna is more important. Not just Sankirtan Yajna. The way we define Sankirtan Japa. Or our understanding of it. Yes? So Krishna is indirectly wanting to encourage us through this verse that please be as sincere as you can in your japa yajna. Make it your way of life, with the goal being liberation. Liberation, moksha, from this lethargy of not wanting to do service. Many times we think liberation means just impersonal, we go for devotional service. But our devotional service is more inert most of the times than active. Yes.
Good question. Prabhu, so is it wrong to... Okay. So, like, some people, they finish their chanting rounds in the morning, like 5 o'clock or whatever. So, is that not right to do, like, because I want to finish, suppose somebody wants to say that, oh, I want to focus on other things throughout the day. So, I want to just finish my rounds in the morning. That's okay though, right?
Okay. When we finish our rounds in the morning, so what are we doing? What is the activity that we are doing?
Like focus on the japa only, nothing
Okay.
else.
Let me give another example. We've all been through exams, right? Remember that math exam in high school?
Yeah.
Before you get the question paper, how many of us have had this habit of trying to remember all the formula? Anyone here who's never done that? Everyone's done that? English, remember the authors,
Yeah.
Yeah,
poems.
yeah, even 6th grade, like A
Even
plus
6th
B
grade.
square and all this kind of formula.
Correct. So 15 days before the exam, we had taken initiation into memorizing all of our syllabus. Yes? Until the time we received our question paper. We were away from our books, but in the mind, we were trying to revisit it. What are we doing when we do japa? When we finish our rounds in the morning, what are we doing?
Just focusing on the rounds, right?
Right. And what is that? When we do our rounds, what are we doing?
Remembering
No, we are not remembering Krishna. What are we doing? No, let us be more practical. We are chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, repetitively. That is what we are doing, correct?
Right.
Now, if you are giving a presentation, most of us have done preaching, right? We've talked to others. How many of us have given the explanation of this Hare Krishna Mahamantra according to when we say, oh, this is how Srila Prabhupada translated the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. What is the translation?
Oh Lord, please engage me in your service.
16 rounds, practically 16 into 108 times. We have said, please engage me in your service. When is the time for service going to come? The rest of the day.
Yes.
That is the exam. So we have to remember the formula. The formula is please engage me in your service.
Right.
I've heard it from our teachers in our movement that chanting in the morning prepares you for having a devotional mood throughout the day.
True.
It prepares you for that.
That's entirely true.
Isn't
Yes,
it?
Absolutely.
So the whole day, now we are nourished by this mood, devotional mood to do service.
Thank you.
Correct? So it's not wrong. In fact, it is the best thing to do.
Oh. Thank you.
If not all the rounds, at least couple of rounds. If not couple of rounds, at least one round. If not one round, at least one Mahamantra early in the morning. Because once we have done that, we have remembered that formula, A plus B the whole square.
Yeah, right.
I still remember it. Everyone remembers it.
Everybody, yeah.
Isn't it? Similarly, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. One mantra in the morning, and we should remember its application too. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare is equal to, what is A plus B the whole square? Equal to A square plus B square plus 2AB. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare is equal to? Yes! There it is. Please engage me in your service. Equal to.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Okay? So Krishna is indirectly here, coming back to our verse 4.31, indirectly wanting to encourage us to be focused in doing our yajna. For us, because we practice japa yajna, therefore I brought it to the point of japa yajna. Okay? And moksha is liberation from our lethargy to performing services. So, what we want is Tulasi Krishna. Seva Pavo.
Right.
Every morning. Seva Pavo. Isn't it?
Yeah.
So, I mean, we always want to encash blank checks.
Right.
We deposit checks. Oh, no. To write down how much amount. If you deposit blank checks for retrieval, are you going to get anything out of it? So we always deposit blank checks. Seva Pavo, blank check.
Yeah, we got to.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare. Another blank check. Blank check, not blank check.
There is no
For
bhava
retrieval.
behind it, that's what it is.
There's no amount written there. So what is the ATM machine going to give back? Nothing. The machine is not going to read anything because nothing has been written down. So we have to write down, please engage me in your service and deposit. Yes. Then liberation. So we'll stop here. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Any other questions or comments? Clarifications or feedback?
So I would suggest, as we have a limited timing, so Prabhuji will also sit outside. So during the prasadam, because 9:30 we generally close the thing. So, but anyway, we'll have a sofa outside the couch. We'll have prasadam, and please, if you want to have a personal chat with Prabhuji, also will manage. So the last part of the things, before we go, please give a big Hari Bol to Prabhuji. Hari Bol! One more time. Hari Bol! So thank you very much for this such a wonderful the journey you took through this. It's a half verse, but a full verse itself. So we are able to at least understand. So now what we do is, as Kartik is coming next week, dear devotees, so I know we have sent out the flyer, those who are willing to take this sankalp, please come. Here also, Prabhuji may also tie your hand. We have the sacred thread, so you will get it for 21 days. We don't do, those who are willing to do 1 month, you are most welcome, but at least 21 days you follow the practice of the bhava, and after that we'll take your sacred thread and we'll offer it in Jagannath Puri in the Mahodadi. Last time we did the Kartik, we offered it in Prayagraj in Kumbh Mela, so this time it will be in Jagannath Puri. So then we'll have nursing prayer, small one, and the flower offering, and then after the prasadam will be served. Would you like to sing the nursing prayer?
No, please.
Kids, Arpit, please come. Give it to the nursing prayer.
Can I have something in which I can put all this? Otherwise, this will fall.
Oh, no, it's okay. We can. It'll fall in this. We'll clean it.
Is that all right?
That's okay.
Yeah, you can put it, we'll take care of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll clean it. Need a hand?
Right here?
Need a hand?
No. I'm good. I'm just trying to see that I don't. See? Yes.
Flower, we'll take care of it.
Birds?
It's okay. Bro.
The one. Okay, thanks. Nursing prayer. Everybody please stand and be in the row. And also
Namaste Narasimhaya Yato yato yavitato narsimha Yato yato yavitato narsimha Pahe narsimha hridaye narsimha Pahe narsimha hridaye narsimha Narasinghamadhim sharanam prapade Narasinghamadhim Adhuta Singha Dalita Hiranyakashipu Sanubindra Keshavadeta Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Krishna
Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama
जय श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा माई की जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत अवचरणार भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी जगत कृष्ण प्रभुपाद महाराज की नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट अष्टोत्तर शत भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद महाराज की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की वृंदावन मथुरा धाम की श्री श्री नवदीप मायपुर धाम की जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की गंगा माई जमुना माई की भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की समवेत भक्त वृंद की ऑल ग्लोरीज टू द assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to Sri Sri Guru and Gauranga Yogpit Dham ki Hare Krishna. So we'd also like to thank Varsha Mataji and Alamelu Mataji. They made the preparations today. It's a puri, fried rice, sabzi and sweets. So please take. And also we have 5 packet of rasgulla. Our, as usual, Yogapit snacks. We have only 5 today, $9.99. But it is 6 rasgulla inside. So please, if you want, there are 1 or 2 already pre-booked. But if you have, still please take it and pay by gel or our credit card. Okay? So there will be, also we have snacks. Khaja is there and other things there if you like to take. But rasgulla is very fresh. It is made. So please collect 1 of your box. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Mahaprasadi Govinde. Namo Brahmane Vaishnave. Salpa Punya Vatam Rajan. Vishwasanaiva Jayate. Sarira Vidyajal. Jodendriya Tahikal. Jive Phele Vishaya Sagare. तार मध्ये जिहाति लोभ माया सुदुर्मति ताके जेता कठिन संसारे कृष्ण बड़ दयामय परिवारे जीवा जाय सप्रसादन्न दिलो भाई से अन्नामृत पाओ श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गुण गाओ प्रेमे डाको श्री चैतन्य निताई जय निमाय जय निताई जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Mahaprasadam ki. So Prabhuji will also have to take prasadam outside. Please come, those who like to talk to him or any personal questions. So he'll be still there for some time. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.